my dear friends. Welcome to Arte y Cocina with Lizzie. Bienvenidos. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna cook something for you that many of you probably never seen them. But it's some empanadas or empanadillas, and they are made with some seafood. But this time it's gonna be just with one. So please don't go away. I'm gonna tell you what you need. And my friends, this is what you're gonna need. First thing you're gonna need is some baby octopus. And I'm gonna show you how to make them, how to cook them, and how you're gonna use it on the empanadas or empanadillas. You're gonna need the empanadas or empanadillas shell. You can find this in Walmart, Publix, and in many places, okay? To cook the octopus, you're gonna need water and salt because we're gonna cook it first in water and salt until it's tender, okay? And then we're gonna do the guiso, which is like the stew, which is gonna be the filler for the empanadas, okay? You're gonna need a potato and you're gonna need to boil the potato. I have it done. I already have some potatoes in here that I have left over, and I'm gonna use it for the empanadas, okay? You're gonna need some tomato sauce, any brand that you want. The sofrito, I have a video that explains you how to make the sofrito, And you're gonna need a chicken cube, a sazon, okay? It can be Goya or can be Nor. Be sure that they have achiote, okay? Oil. The salt, like I was saying, that you need to boil it in salt, and a little bit of oregano and a little bit of cumin. And we'll see what we're gonna do and what is the next step. Don't go away. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and clean the octopus, okay? And it's just baby octopus. Don't think that this is gross, please. It tastes really good, and you can also fry them, and they taste really, really good. So let's go ahead and wash this octopus. Let's get a little bit frozen. And they all come clean from the store. You don't need to clean them like, take the stuff out or anything. They're clean. And I promise you, they're really, really, really good. I promise you. The way I cook them. One of these days I'll teach you how to fry them. But for now, we're gonna clean this. And I forgot to tell you, I think, and we're gonna put vinegar on it. And we're gonna leave it in there for a minute or two so they clean really, really good, okay? And here is the octopus. Interesting, isn't it? This is the baby octopus. It looks like from another planet, huh? But after we clean them, we're gonna cut some of them, the one that they're very big. And if we don't have any big, we put them to boil like this until they're tender, and then we cut them. I see you in a little bit. After we left the octopus for a few minutes in here, we're gonna drain that water and we're gonna rinse them. Okay? And I have salt and water in here, and we're gonna put them in there. And it's gonna go ready to the stove so they start cooking, okay? And now we go straight to the stove, and I'll let you know how long we let it boil until it's tender. In 1 hour and 15 minutes, our octopus is done. And this is the way it looks. It shrink a lot. Okay, it don't look like we have a lot of octopus anymore, the baby ones. And look the color, that is normal. Now we're gonna rinse them. And drain that water and rinse them again. And you look like little aliens in there, ain't it? I can't wait for you to see this video. Please comment. Okay, now we're gonna clean them, and if you see, the skin is gonna start getting out. The whole thing don't need to go out, and it's very, very tender. You see this? Very tender. So let me go ahead and clean all of this baby octopus, and I'll be back with you. Now that our baby octopus are ready, now we're gonna cut it in pieces. Okay, I'm gonna make me a little piece. We cook octopus different ways. We make salad with them, and different other, you can cook them in the paella, you can fry them, especially the baby octopus. And after you finish cutting, then we're gonna start the little stew, so they take a lot more flavor. And I'm gonna show you how to do that in 1 minute. Now, this is the best part when we cook the octopus, okay? So now we're gonna put some oil, and we're gonna use our sofrito. You know, I love sofrito, so I use a lot of sofrito because it smells really, really, really good. Oops. Okay. And we're gonna let this sofrito to start frying in there for a little bit. Meanwhile, we're gonna get the chicken cube, and we're gonna have it ready. And then I have some olives. This is optional. And I have some pimientos. And this is optional also, but it gives them an excellent, excellent flavor. See, now that they start like this, now when you can smell that wonderful smell, that you start getting hungry when you smell this delicious sofrito. So I have some culantro in my garden. It's not very big, but I have it in my garden. Finally, yes, and we're gonna put it in there. If you don't have that, it's not necessary, okay? But I like it, and I like to put it in there. And we're gonna use a few olives. And remember, everything that you don't like, you don't need to use. Some pimientos morrones. And we're gonna move. Smells so good. Let's go ahead and use the sazon. I have some little bit of octopus inside my fingernails, but it's okay, my hands are clean. For now, I'm gonna use half of the cube, chicken cube, okay? We're gonna need a can of sauce. I have some leftover in here, so we're gonna use this one today. Even though that I had this one open, but I want to know if I need some more or not. Look at this. How good is this? Okay, now that we have that sauce, we're gonna add the pieces of octopus. And this gonna start getting that wonderful taste of all the stuff that we are adding in here. So it's time for us to go ahead and use a little bit of oregano. Okay, just a little bit of oregano, just a little bit. A little bit of cumin, and I always cook with the same thing, just a little bit of cumin. Let's go ahead and add the potatoes. See, I cut it in pieces. We're going to add a little bit of water because it's getting way thick. And we're going to move all of this and we're going to let it cook or let it get the taste of all of these flavors in here. For about maybe 10 minutes. And then we try them and they need more chicken cube. We can use more chicken cube. Don't use too much water because we need this thick, okay? Remember, it's gonna be filling the empanadas. And look how beautiful is this. Now I'm gonna let it stay in there for about 10 minutes and we're gonna cover it. And I'll show you how to put together the empanadas. Now we have everything in here together. This is the filler, the octopus. This is the disc, and it's better for you if you leave it at room temperature, okay? I have where I'm gonna put my empanadas, and I have where I'm gonna squeeze my empanadas. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a shell or a disc and we're gonna start in here getting some of the mezcla, okay, and we're gonna put it in here. And my friends, if you don't like octopus, do the same thing but with shrimp. But I decided to teach you how to do this because it's completely different and it's really, really good. Then you smash, and you be sure that you smash it really good because as you see, you start getting a little bit of the juice out. And we're gonna do it in both sides, okay? And that's why you need it in room temperature because if they're just out of the refrigerator, it's a little bit too hard to squeeze with the fork, okay? So let me do a few empanadas. In my hometown, we call it empanadillas, but I've seen, you know, more as empanada. And we love them, and I have to tell you, we all Puerto Ricans cook completely different. About the same sazon, but you know, we all cook our dishes different. And you know, my friends, this is something that you can make and you can freeze them. And then when you feel like you want to eat them, or if you have any leftover, you know, you can put it in the freezer and it's okay. Same thing with the other one, with the chicken or the shrimp or ground beef or pizza. You can make this on everything. I can't wait to make it with guava and cheese and show you, because this is so many different ways that we can make empanadas. So if you never seen this dish before, please leave me something on the comment, or if you have tried it before, let me know in the comments. I know this is completely different, like I said before, but I have to show you so you know they're good. In here, I see a lot of restaurants in Atlanta who serve them but fry. They look like little spiders. But if you are very picky and you don't like to try nothing that is, you know, like this, well, you can make them with chicken. And I have another video where I make them, I think I made them different. I don't remember if I have it in English or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing these empanadas. I'm gonna start frying one so you can see how it looks. Once the empanadas are done, now we're gonna fry them. We're gonna heat the oil and we're gonna start frying these beauties. The oil is not hot enough. I did that on purpose so you see that we need it pretty hot. Now the oil is hot enough, so let's go ahead and get another empanada in here. And look how pretty they start doing. If you want, you can cut a little corner, which I did, a little corner, and then put it in there. And when they start getting a little bit brown, then you know that it's time for you to start the empanadas. Okay, once the oil, you see that the oil is very hot, then we can start getting the oil down. I got it in 8. Okay, and it's time for us to go ahead and get these ones out. And go ahead and get the other ones in. See, that's the way the oil is supposed to be. So give me a second for me to finish with this. I'm gonna serve you these empanadas. So the empanadas are ready. Look how beautiful they look. And here is a taste for my husband. He's gonna tell you what's going on, okay?
Okay, she has completed her empanada video, and it's time for me to do the taste testing. You have to be careful when empanadas come out because they'll be hot. I usually like to break off the ends and let some of the heat escape. The dough will always be good and crunchy, and it is with a great flavor. It's like fried bread. And she told me that this was octopus. A lot of people think the octopus isn't any good, but it's wonderful.
And we cook it different ways.
Oh yeah.
And the first time that I told you that if you eat octopus, I remember what you told me. You don't remember anything?
No.
You told me, oh God, that is like asking you if you eat penguins. And after he tried it, look, it's delicious. You can put picante sauce in there.
Oh, it's excellent.
Do you like it? But it's very hot still, isn't it?
No, it's still good. Octopus tastes like fish, but with a different flavor.
Very mild.
Yeah, it doesn't have a heavy seafood taste at all. It's very mild. Let me open it up and let you see what it looks like when it's cooked. See the steam coming out of that? But it's good. Just little pieces of octopus in there, and I can see where she did the potatoes when she did the sauce. Okay, well, I can tell you for certain that this is excellent.
I also want to tell you that if you have leftover like this is the way I freeze my empanadas. The only thing, I double bag, and then I just put the name in here and I freeze them, and when you're gonna eat them, take them out first.
What she's saying is, when you take them out of the freezer, make sure that they're thawed.
Yes.
Before you cook them. Don't cook them when they are frozen.
Exactly.
But this is excellent. I can eat these all day. And I'm certain that she told you that you can do these with crab, with fish, with pizza, with hamburger meat, whatever. I almost said carnivore.
I did.
Okay.
It's okay.
But they're excellent. I hope you enjoy them.
We Spanglish in here.
Okay.
Okay, my dear friends, thank you for being with me. I hope you like this. Please let me leave me a comment, as you said, and don't be afraid to try new things. Okay? So many kisses, a big hug, and I come back with you soon.